Good morning to everyone. Tuesday, December 30th, 2025. And instead of being home recording amazing reaction videos, I am at the office today. Yep, the schedule's been all wonky, but we're here. Jill and I are at the office day before the end of the year. And then 2026 arrives. Man, if I don't look awake yet, it's because I don't think I am. We had all of last week off, and it was beautiful, and it was lovely, and it was 85 degrees. And then yesterday, it got cold in Houston. It got cold. And today it's cold. You know what's amazing? It's going to be like in the 30s tonight. And then tomorrow, Friday, I think the high yesterday was like 45. The high this Friday coming up in just 3 more days, it's going to be 84, I think. How do we go from 84 to 38 to 84 to 50? How do we do that? Anyway, good morning. Veli's this is like the biggest bonus ever, everybody. Veli in the house, straight up. Veli, thank you. Make my day every time I see your name on there. I'm so grateful to just see you in here. And one day to shake your hand, better yet, give you a hug in person and say thank you. I appreciate you. You want to see fire reactions? Go watch Veli. Gosh. Guy's just himself. I picture him exactly that way in person. Just is who he is. Good morning. Heather, good to see you. Nick's even here. Nick's up. Nick, you still playing golf today? He's got his good friend from college in town. Hello, Jacob. Shout out. And we played golf yesterday. And it was 45 degrees, 20-mile-an-hour winds, freezing cold, and it started to rain. And we persevered and we finished the round. We played. What can I say? Haha, Veli, I can't wait to see what reaction's coming on next. Veli, I gotta talk to you sometime about that stuff you've been reading, because I've read the same stuff. I remember a client talking to me about it years ago, and I'm glad you're reading that. He's good at making people laugh, that's for sure. Playing at 12:50. Nick's playing golf at 12:50. Oh my gosh. It's better today, Nick. It's sunny out. It feels nice today. Today is the day to play golf, not yesterday. Live stream, Daniel, good to see you. Happy end of the year. And this is your live stream. I'm working today. It's relentless. Here's how I feel sometimes on social media. If I record reactions because I'm trying to get them out, but I can't do a live stream, somebody might say, where's the live stream? If I do live streams and people say, where's the content? We got to have both. I need a retirement. I need to retire. That's what I need to do. I need to quit my job and be home and record, because number one, I love it. I cannot tell you how much I enjoy sitting down with all the shows we have now. Demon Slayer, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Dexter, Better Call Saul, Sopranos. I cannot tell you how much I love watching these and enjoy sitting down to them. So it's actually painful. It's like that present you get at Christmas that you got to go somewhere and you can't play with it. You can't use it. You know, you get a new gaming system, you get a new video game, you get new something. And you can't play with it because you got to go out to people's houses or go places. That's how I feel when I'm here. But I love my job. I love seeing the people that are here. So what do? I'm at a quandary. I want to be able to record more and do more live streams. I've got an idea for the new year, though, and New Year's coming in 2 days, and we got to have that announcement if we're going to do it. Holly, good to see you as well. Yes, Daniel, and live streams. I want to do more. The trouble is, yesterday, we set it aside with Nick's friend coming in from college to play golf, and with my good friend Breeze, set it aside to play golf. And then today I set it aside to work because Jill and I, we have to see certain people. Like some people we have to get in here. And so we're getting those done today and Friday. And then we're off tomorrow and Thursday. So hopefully we can live stream tomorrow or Thursday, maybe. Maybe live stream on Patreon. That's probably what I'll do. I may live stream on Patreon this afternoon, by the way, because I think I'm going to finish before Jill. And if I do, I think I'll hop back on Patreon and just chat with y'all. And I think I have an idea. And I wonder what the people at Patreon, what they would think about this. This is strictly for Patreon, but I was thinking about in the new year doing some type of live stream, even if it's 30 minutes, some type of live stream for each show that we do on the day it releases. Like, I think Sunday is Sopranos. The weekends are the only time that are a little bit tough just because I can't tell what's coming. But like a little 30-minute just about that show. Monday is, what's Monday? Better Call Saul? So, like on Monday, I would live stream just for Patreon and chat about Better Call Saul and what's going on in the show. Because Patreon is so off of YouTube, like it's so far ahead, I can't do it on both. But anyway, one-on-one Zoom, you got it, Daniel. Do we have the crazies in the live stream today? All kinds of kids home from school today. Ladybugs! Merry Christmas and Happy New Year coming up to you. I have one of Jill's. My wife made these amazing, I don't know, it's like it's not an orange, a tangerine-like flavor in these muffins. And man, they are good. I've got one left after this. Then it's over. Ladybugs, hopefully you're making it through all the crazy holiday. I wonder if New Year's super busy for you too with just New Year's parties. Valley considered streaming storyline games. I don't know what that is. Red Dead 2? Red Dead 2. What is Red Dead 2? I don't know. I don't know. The economy on collapse. Save your money, Daniel. I want to tell everybody. Just save. Don't spend. Valley, I don't know what Red Dead 2 is. Okay, I'll ask Nick. A lot of people have asked about gaming. And I'm up for, hey, did I tell y'all? Santa came to me. That was terrible. Santa arrived at our house on Christmas and left me a VR headset. I have a VR headset. And of course, the first thing I played was golf. Can I play games with that? Can I stream with that? I don't know how to play video games. Gold and silver, baby. There you go, Daniel. Red Dead Redemption 2. What about 1? What about Red Dead Redemption 1? Man, I love this VR headset. I've never played a VR anything, and now I'm in love with this thing. Sorry. Keep looking for work. I know it's hard. I know. Stranger Things. I kind of want to watch Stranger Things. The economy, I can't see it collapsing. I can't see it. 2008 was bad, y'all. 2008 was bad. Anybody who was around for that. Man, that was rough. ADHD, you could see somebody. I don't immediately hop to medication though. I usually change people's schedules, lives, priorities, habits, coping skills. And the first step for that with ADHD in adults is always in schedule. Are you on a device while you're reading something and listening to music and doing like 3 things at once? Do you have a routine of when you wake up, when you go to bed? It's just all that first before you ever hop to medication. But I don't have a console. Belly, we have this new computer we got, which is awesome. I guess I could play it on that, right? And would I stream that? 3 Gs, I know, pour it into the Ross, Daniel. That's what Jill and I were just talking about this weekend, is maxing out our Ross. I had no idea our guy told us we could put up to $8,000 a year in a Roth. Because right now, I think I put $5,000 in my Roth. It's about $400 a month. And I should be putting $600 a month, I think. Adrian, $600 or $700, that kind of thing. I'm fast forwarding. Adrian, thank you, Adrian, by the way. Appreciate the nuggets. 6, 7. I am doing good today. I'm at work, and we haven't been at work in a week, so it's a little bit odd. Okay, ladybugs. I think we should watch it. How do I fit it in? Belly says it'd be massive. Red Dead Redemption 2. Nick, you're up. What do you say? And do I just sit and play it on my computer? Maybe we sample it first and see. Maybe. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. Thank you. What struggles have you had in your life to give you the experience to help others? Honestly, you don't want a therapist that uses their life struggles to help other people. That's not why we should enter therapy, the field of therapy. You want a therapist who's been trained well and mentored well and learns about the brain, learns about trauma, learns about pattern behavior, learns about addiction, learns about relationships, not so much using our own. But shoot, I've had plenty. Marriage issues, life issues, yep. I got hand-eye coordination, Daniel, but I just don't know it. It's more in sports. I don't know about the flipping keyboard things. I don't know. I grew up with Pac-Man, Atari, that kind of stuff. Thanks, Ricardo. Yeah, I don't know. I would be open to trying a video game, but I don't know. Since Belly suggested, let's try it. What the heck, right? Do you buy that game? I could try to work keyboard. Is it keyboard or remote control? Remote control. Man, I know you got to know what you don't know, and I don't know that, but I could be taught maybe how to do it. I know, Daniel. It probably is totally different on computer. Man, I see people like clicking away like crazy. Outlaw like Scream. That's my boy. I love him so much. Great for a therapist, but people would want to watch. It's interesting. People would want to watch an what is RPG? Something game. Reality person game. RPG. Realistic. Oh no, it's role-playing game. I got game. Decision-based games. I don't even know what that means, Daniel. Like watching Tom play Fallout New Vegas. Is that from that show, Fallout? Yeah, this is good, America. How much of the YouTube comments do you think are real? I think half of them aren't real. To be totally fair, they seem fake. And then half of them seem like children that are just making random comments. Like somebody in the comments yesterday said something about, I was wearing a Suicide Boys hoodie in the reaction, and they're like, you're mentioning suicide with just putting dollar signs for the S's, and that's the most horrible thing ever, that you're glorifying that. And I was like, oh my gosh, this person has no idea what they're even talking about. Crazy people out there. I would like that. Veli, the way you say that, Daniel, the way y'all say that, I like that idea. That I determine the outcome of my character based on the choices I make. Life is a series of choices over time. Please know that if you want to get in a better place, Veli has said this to me, you make different choices. You're not in a place because of one choice. You're in a place because of several choices. If you're in a place, somebody says, I don't like the place I'm in life. I want to be in a better place. Then you make one choice in one direction that's in a healthier way. Go for a walk, hydrate, surround yourself with better people, read, get educated, be mentored, listen to inspiring stuff, blah, 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 blah. Over and over. One choice leads to another, leads to another. Series of choices over time and you'll get in a better place. I need to get a list. I'm going to ask on Patreon for people. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, wow. Could be both me and Nick. How about that? The trouble with me and Nick playing is being in two different places. That's the problem. God, I'm so chapped. My lips, my face from yesterday, 20-mile-an-hour winds on a golf course, freezing cold. Eyes, contacts, everything messed up. Texas is brutal. It's just in and out. Great album. Great album. If y'all weren't in the live stream for the Suicide Boys album, wasn't it funny when Ruby popped in? And people thought it wasn't Ruby. Can you believe it? And it was him. Love that guy. I would love to sit down and talk with him. Breaking Bad. Appreciate it, Pete. Love Breaking Down, Breaking Bad. We're done with it, though. We're done with El Camino. We're on to Better Call Saul on Patreon. People on YouTube don't realize we are on to Better Call Saul. Like, about to finish season 1 of Better Call Saul this week. That Veli, wasn't that nuts that Ruby popped in there? Because he's private. Like, very private. That was the first thing he let me know when he messaged me. Like, I'm very private. And I'm like, I know. Don't worry. Not saying a thing. But he's that way. That's what he wants, his private life. I appreciate it. Juice Fids. Very private. Caps Belly. Oh, that's funny. Saskatchewan. Don't even know where that is, but it sounds far away. Ruby's a changed person this year. I noticed that with him. He's more interactive. He's more engaging. I think part of that is getting married, having a baby coming up. I think he's appreciating the end might be coming. I think him and Scrim both. In other words, like, you get nostalgic as you start to retire, like athletes that are leaving. The last few years they do it. It's kind of like, man, I just want to soak it in a little bit. It's nothing he's ever said to me, but I've only talked to him, I think once really. I met him the first time I met Scrim, but then the last one was LA last year when he came up. Daniel got a video of that. Praise the Lord for Daniel. Flavor Flav. What's up, Flavor? Kendrick. I hadn't done Kendrick in a long time. I know, that was great, Daniel. Daniel did it. Daniel's a goat for that one. He got his attention and saw me and just came over, and I couldn't believe it. Isn't it something, Veli, to sit with them that you watch on stage, you watch all they've done and where they've gone and been and become, and you just talk to them, and they're regular people. They're super nice people, but so much pressure on them to be who they are. And this album, Thy Will Be Done, to me, honestly, to me, brought their old sound into their new message. Like it was, God, that Leviticus song, I can't stop thinking about it. I can't. It really did bring in some old, I felt like this is really them transitioning into something, which is incredible, right? You can take the same sound, put different lyrics in. I know, man, it went so fast, Daniel. But we could have, because I had his flipping phone. He handed me his phone. We could have stopped. Oh my gosh. Somebody get rid of that person for sure. Weird in a good way. Oh, I wish people had school to go to. I really do. It would help a lot. Yeah, just 1,500 seconds, minutes, whatever that is for that person. I don't know how to do it. I have no idea how to have people leave, but maybe we should just let the person comment all they want. It's like, do whatever you got to do. If it makes you happy, commenting weirdo stuff, it's cool. Like, go, do what you got to do. No, this person, whoever it is beyond help. Like, those are the ones I say, yeah, I don't want to waste my time on that. That ain't for me. That's for somebody else. I saw so many people like that growing up in this field. And I would sit. I remember this one time this teenager sat across from me, and it was just the attitude was too much. Like, you're a piece of shit. You just stupid mother. Just saying and looking at me like, you're the stupidest. Like, Tom, you are. And I'm looking at him like, I have no idea what I've said that's made you think I'm a POS. And and I said, I have no problem walking out to your dad right now and telling him, we're done. He doesn't want to be here. Let's stop. He knows he'd probably get the crap beat out of him if he did that, because his parents wanted him to be here. And do you know what he did? He took almost like a paper wad, piece of paper, crinkled it up, and he flicked it at me. Within 1 second, I was on the couch. It's right here. He sat there. I sat here. Within 1 second, I was on the couch with my face, my nose practically touching his, and my finger in his face. And I don't ever do this, right? But I've been taught to deal with confrontation. And I'm a sweet, gentle guy. And I said, if that ever happens again, you are going to be out in that waiting room with your dad. I was super nice about it because I'm not threatening people or anything like that. But I think he was so shocked I was like nose to nose with him, because I don't play with any of that stuff. I mean, I've been threatened and all kinds of stuff, but usually it's adults that'll threaten you, not teenagers. He never did that again. And he never acted like a you-know-what ever again from that point forward. Because he did not want, it was Good Will Hunting. And maybe I learned some of that from Good Will Hunting, like when Robin Williams grabbed him by the neck. I wouldn't do that, obviously, but he never told his dad. I told the dad, we had a face-to-face. I wasn't going to tell his dad what he did because that'd be breaking confidence and he'd probably get the crap beat out of him, and I didn't want that. But I said, we had a face-to-face on why he's here, and I think he's good now. But I was literally nose to nose with this teenager, and I think he was scared to death and also shocked I didn't just sit there and take it from him. But I remember, if that ever happens again, you just do it. Just because I'm not obviously not going to do anything. But he needed that. That's the container piece on why so many kids end up in therapy as teenagers, because there's no boundaries anywhere. Anyway. I diversed. diverged. I diverged. And have to work with a lot of the parents. The parents need a lot of help too. I mean, they do the best they can with what they have. But a lot of times they come from tough situations too. Yeah, when it's bad parents, let me tell you something too, man. I dealt with a lot of foster care, a lot of adopted children, but a lot of foster care stuff, which is really, there's some abusive, there's some trauma. And I had this one foster dad who had 2 children of his birth children and then 2 adopted foster children. So he's keeping them temporarily. And he would buy the, hey Kyle, Cavecast. Beyond Scared Straight. No kidding. This foster father would buy the generic brand for the foster children and the Tide or the Colgate toothpaste or whatever for his birth children. Everything the foster children got was generic. And can I tell you, this guy was a pastor. I'm not kidding you. I said, are you kidding me? You're gonna buy them? I'm not, this is who I am. I try my best to be honest, but I'm kind, but I'm direct. Do you know the message that sent? He said, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I'm keeping them temporarily. I'm giving them a place to stay, and the money state gives me doesn't allow me to buy all that anyway. I said, that's not the purpose of being a foster parent. It's to give them a life that you would give your own. I don't understand this. And you're a pastor. And the good news was he had to bring these children to me because they were ordered by the court. So he couldn't say, I'm not coming back here. He could say, I hate you and I'm not going to come back to you and I'm going to tell but he wasn't going to tell the worker. Because truthfully, he does only have to provide for them. He doesn't have to give them name brand stuff. He doesn't. Remember, bad parenting isn't necessarily abusive parenting. It's just terrible parenting. He would give them generic brands and his own children right in front of their face, regular brand. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm going way off today. I shouldn't even go into that. That was like 20 years ago. When did I start doing this? 1995? Shoot, it's 30 years ago. It's probably 25 years ago. It's back in the 90s. Satan's real, y'all. Satan's real. For me. Maybe not by you. I love this thing. It has a fleece inside. It's very comfortable. Mike episode. Oh my gosh, Andrew. That Mike episode made me really endeared to Mike. Like, I love that man. Gosh. He's been through a lot and done a lot, and he'd be the first to admit it. But you know, the guy, Tony Wilson, who mentored me as a man and named our youngest son after, he'd been through a lot too. He'd done a lot he wasn't proud of. But it's who you become. It's how you finish, not how you start. Honestly, people, it's not a resume of life where, oh, well, you've done more bad things than good things, so you don't deserve. No, it's not that. Downfall for the younger generation, parenting, family. Family's broken. Family 100%, y'all. If we don't get the family back in order, it's going to be a problem. Dexter, Daniel. How do you predict Dexter at this point? Lila's nuts. Nuts. I'm scared Lila's going to blow things up. I keep thinking the season's going to end. It's going to be over. Dexter done. I don't know how Dexter keeps going. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, social media is bad. But predictions for Dexter? Dexter, here's my prayer for Dexter, that he settles down, gets back with Rita, and just chills out a bit. Dexter went off the rails with Lila. He's like a teenager that found out what sex was like, and he just wanted to start doing it. And then he went nuts. And then he started getting in his feels. But with Dokes, who knows? I need to have live streams on Patreon for all these shows. They're so good. Dexter, Better Call Saul, Sopranos. quickly catching up. The therapy in Sopranos is top tier, y'all. It's as good of a look at therapy as you can get, I think, on shows. I hope y'all have had a good holiday. I didn't even say that. Sorry about that. And I hope everybody has a great new year, safe new year, enjoyable new year. Yeah, I'm loving Sopranos. Survival. Appreciate the donation so much as in foster care between the ages of 6 and 16. Personally, it all needs improvement in the selection process of cares and needs to allow more affection, awareness. But that's why it is rough. That's why I love doing what we do, Jill and I, when we started with children in foster care adoption, because we got to do a lot of therapy with young children. There was this girl, new Batman and Penguin. We saw Marty Supreme or whatever it was, the table tennis thing this weekend. That was a really good movie. But speaking of seeing people, I saw this girl one time when she was a teenager. I think she was in like 12 foster homes in a year. She was just cycling through. But she kept coming to me no matter what home she was in. And I adored her. She had such a good spirit. And the good news was they kept bringing, whoever she was with kept bringing her to me so we could do therapy. Do you know that girl was 14 years old? At 31 years old, she called me and said, I don't know if you remember me. And of course I did. She said, I have an 11-year-old daughter now, and I want her to come see you real quick. And she lived across town. And she brought her daughter in to see me. And it was incredible to see this girl's a teenager, and now her daughter is an 11-year-old. And her daughter sat on this couch and she said, you mean my mom came in here and sat and talked with you like I'm doing? She was just so comfortable because her mom had been here, and her mom trusted me enough way back then and appreciated the therapy enough to want to bring her own child here. And that's a big thing. That's what we need in therapy. Relationship, mentoring. We need compassion, empathy, all of that. Anyway, all kind of different stuff I'm talking about today. Therapy, a lot of times for younger people, is a foundation. It's a stabilizer. They never forget it if it's done right. Oh, a few more minutes and then I gotta go to work. I'm so happy with this. This is what my wife got me. Nick got me a bigger one, but this is what my wife got me. Reese's. Santa. I think it's a Santa. Snowman. It's a snowman. It'll take me like a week to eat that. Nick got me a huge one. They know I love Reese's. Ladybugs knows I love Reese's. Anybody who's been around knows I love Reese's. What made me choose to become a therapist? Number one, I needed a job. I worked at IBM computers for a year and hated it. Wearing a suit, working in a cubicle. I had a psychology degree from college, which is useless, by the way, unless you go to grad school. So I went back to grad school and I fell in love. Honestly, fell in love in play therapy and working with children. That was what I just could not get enough of. And seeing children from 2 years old on up in therapy and get better and life's changing, man, it's incredible. Sopranos, Carl, yep, no Full Metal. Something had to give, but I did record it yesterday. Predator documentary. I don't want to watch Predator stuff, y'all. It's what I've worked in so much. I don't think I can take it. It's too much for me. Y'all, it's too much. Too much reality. Back to reality. Up there goes gravity. Up there goes rabbity. Want some Suicide Boys. That's what I want. Dexter, I don't know. We have the schedule out. It's different on YouTube than Patreon, isn't it? I think. Andrew, I am surprised a little bit with the humor in Sopranos just because they time it very well. And I think Tony Soprano is endearing. I keep using that word, but I really appreciate him. He's got a great mix of just a regular guy and a dad and a husband with the mafia, just screwing around, messing around, doing bad things. What's something I realized after 10 or 20 years of doing the job? That I don't have as much power as I thought I did. I can only do so much. I can work hard at what I do, but I can't be the one that makes everything change. The client has to be able to do that. And by the way, when good therapy is done, the client changes their life on their own so that it lasts a long time. If you go in and get advice from a therapist and your life gets better, and every time you have to keep going back to the therapist to get advice to get better, that's a problem. You want to learn life skills, coping skills, connect the dots so that you don't have to keep going back. That's a good question, though. New Year's Eve looking? Nothing adventurous. I think we're going to be here, Kyle, in Houston, and the temperature will probably be back up into the 80s, but that sucks. Do y'all know we swam in our pool on the 23rd of December? That's our Christmas picture for our family this year, is all of us in the pool. That's how hot it was here. So I don't think we're going anywhere. Jill and I really kind of lay low on New Year's Eve because of two reasons. Number one, there's wacko people out there doing all kinds of crazy stuff, drinking, drugging, and not paying attention. That's number one. Number two, it's too chaotic for me. I am too much of an introvert, and so is Jill. We'll light a fire, we'll stay in the house. We used to, when we were younger, go with our kids to different parties and families and stuff, but I'm an introvert. I saw a video the other day where this lady said it perfectly. She's like, if you ask a person out and their first question is, are there going to be people there? That's your sign to not invite that person. That's who I am. Are there going to be people there? Look at this sign back here. Before calling me, ask yourself, is this textable? Because that's just being honest. I kind of wish it was 5 degrees though, Kyle, honestly. When's the cave cast kicking back into gear? When's the cave cast? New Year 2026 edition coming out. Oh, y'all, one more minute. David, you made it. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I hope everybody has a good New Year's. We're probably going to lay low. We do, I can't remember if it's New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. We do usually a progressive dinner where we all have, there's like 5 different things we order, and we drive to different restaurants or fast food places to get it. Like I got my fries here, I got my drink here, and we all try to compete to see who can get the closest to a certain amount of money spent on it. It costs way more than it would if you just bought it there, but we have fun with it, and we've done it for years. Back at it next week. LeBron. You talking about the real LeBron? The actual LeBron that I think needs to retire? And my sons keep yelling at me, Dad, give it a rest. He's the best ever. I'm like, he's not the best ever. Michael Jordan's the best ever. You didn't see Michael Jordan play. You didn't watch 6 straight championships when he was in the NBA. Didn't see it. I did. Exposure therapy? Yes. It's not 100% all the time with people. It depends on the people. EMDR can help with that too, though. No fireworks. We just watch fireworks out our backyard. MJ the best. LeBron. LeBron. I love the arguments with people, not arguments, the discussions, the healthy debate, because everybody has their opinion, and you can't compare because they didn't play together. All right, y'all. I got to go. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, everybody, for showing up today. Y'all mean the world to me. It makes my day better, 100%. And I may get on Patreon later today to chat with y'all if I have the time afterwards. Hey, Veli, if you got an idol and he's done great things, that's a great idol. You want to stick around with that. Thanks. Appreciate you being here, by the way, too. Thanks. Go listen to the I Will Be Done. And I'll see y'all on the next